hit your trailer, you will have 100,000 in improvements, honey. We do know it at least get washed. And then you got to rain. I was writing your chat last night, and I asked you, what is your problem with wig?
Wig? Why she called the wig?
And you go all over to this up.
I'm upstairs.
You're supposed to be a prophetess. And you came on YouTube not using your real name. I gave you the opportunity to tell me what your problem is. Okay. You don't know. You making up stuff. Wig.
Not to Monday. Wig. He called her a wig. Or Sunday. I'm not.
And you talking about my cup or my coffee? I bet on your salad bowl say Cool Whip on the side. Cool Whip. I bet don't none of your dishes match. All your towels probably say Holiday.
Coming down.
Don't play with me. Trailer park.
She keep calling her wig. No, is that wig? Don't let me trailer park.
Sitting around there got numbers on your toilet paper. Oh, nasty newspaper wiping booty. Tell your husband to get you a real apartment and stop playing and get your tail off these videos with that wig on. This is not a wig, honey.
And I want to know what she's talking about. I'm going to show you.
And my part ain't over here by my ear.
My part ain't over here by my ear.
Girl, look, I don't have time for these people. I don't know why they can't keep my name out their mouth. I don't know why they can't keep my name out their mouth, honey. And then I see Miss Bunny Bun over there on the live on Salt Pork Salsa's live. Let me tell you something, Bunny Bun. You know not to play with me, honey, because you lost your phone, but Larry didn't lose his. And all of those receipts you claim you don't know where they are, I do. Because I have them. Oh, yes, I do. I have them. Let me bring something back to your membrane, honey. Let me bring something back to your membrane.
They should have never fucked with her last night.
Because you over there on the page with that old escaped gorilla, that Warris, and don't even have no idea all the receipts I have on you, boo-boo. Let me bring back to your membrane, your membranes, a conversation from July the 22nd of this year. Or maybe it was last year. It doesn't show the year. It says July 22nd. You sent Larry a message and it said, tell your wife hello. Evangelist, do you remember the rest of that conversation? Do you remember all the LOLs and the hearts and the love and the smiles that preceded that question that you asked? Do you remember that? Don't play with me, Evangelist. Because like I said, you say you lost your phone, but Larry didn't lose his, honey. But I don't even feel like dealing with you, so I haven't even broke any more of your receipts. But as far as newspaper booty Warris over there, I'm gonna need her to keep my name out her mouth. Yeah. Now, you wanted your 5 seconds of fame, now you got it. Keep my name out your mouth and kick rocks. Have a blessed day to all of my subscribers. I'm gonna need all my haters to go take a nap. Peace.
Tell me, is it just well, I'm foolish, bro. 30 people enough? What do y'all want to? Huh? bellies. You know, he said I put a pat on my belly. I patted on my belly. So I got all my snacks together. And so here we go. You know, I was having a good day today. And are we ready? Is 30 people enough? What do y'all want to wait, or let's just jump right in here? Can we just jump right in here? Sorry, guys. Hello. Hello. Huh? It's on now. Bye. Come on back in. All right. Sorry, y'all. That was one of my moderators. Okay, we're at 33. If we get to 40, we'll get started. So I am going to open up the phone lines, but there's a few little points that I would like to address first. Now, I don't know what's going on today.
This is the one that started all the mess with Larry.
So who's calling names? They starting with the name calling
the evangelist. She's overrunning now. Where she at? She's running a house for women that just got out of jail.
Okay.
You ain't got no business doing all this. You in a bunch of mess. With your fat ass. You got no life. Look at you. I got on my snakes.
Okay, here we go. Crystal, depending on who that is, just, as long as, let them come back in. Just give them a little time out. Give them a little time out, but let them come back in. The first thing that I want to talk about ain't nobody gonna fat shame me. And unless unless you're in shape and got a six pack, and I don't even care if you do,
bitch,
you're not finna
you talk about everybody.
Okay.
You got your little
so
pigs.
Yes, I'm overweight. Yes, I eat fast. And I was eating the. You know what? I ain't gotta explain why I was eating White Castle. If I go and get 100 of them and eat them on camera, that's my prerogative, because I can afford to eat White Castle if I want to. It's not like it's expensive. We don't have White Castle here. So I had to go, I got some when I was on my way out of town. I was eating some White Castle. But if I want to eat 100 of them, it doesn't make it's not anybody's business what I eat. Okay? And yes, I'm a diabetic. I'm not insulin dependent.
I'm sure you
what else?
Crystal salt.
Yes, I have high blood pressure. By the way, I just want y'all to know, you know that you don't have to be overweight to have high blood pressure. How about that? Imagine that. So yes, I do have high blood pressure. But unless you're saying those things because you are concerned about my health, then why even bring it up? Because
why you bring up everything?
You're less if I keel over and die right now.
That's what I would say. If I'm in the bushes, I'm going to see all that shit.
Do care.
I'm like, mind my business.
All right. The next thing I wanted to say, and don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Don't throw don't throw the fat stones if you live in a fat house. Okay? Don't do that. That's not nice. That's not even sweet. That's not even cool. Okay? All right, the next thing is I want to talk about clickbait, because I'm hearing a lot about this, and when it applies to me. Can I just give y'all a little definition of clickbait? Clickbait is when you put one thing in your title to draw people in, and then you talk about something totally different in the video. You put somebody's name in there or catchy something just to bring people in, and then you talk about something totally different in your video. Okay? All right. So, and then the last thing that I want to bring up, because why? What brought all this on today? What brought all this anger and animosity towards Vonnie Vaughn today from that particular person? You know who you are. You know what your name is. Why? What brought that on today? I'm not sure what happened. I made a video in the park, and I haven't been mentioning anybody's names. I haven't. What brought that on? That's what I would really like to know. So with that being said, there's something that I want to read to you all that I've seen. Maybe this has something to do with it. I don't know. It had nothing to do with me. I just happened to see it. This is what I seen today. Let me read this to y'all because I screenshotted it because the comment is now taken down. This comment was over on my friend Crystal Salter's page under the video. Type the name of the video in, Crystal, because I don't even want to say that person's name, but it's on Crystal's. It was in the comments under Crystal's page, and it came from a person named Truth Speaker. and speaker was spelled Speeker. Can y'all hear me okay? Make sure you can hear me okay, because I want to read this, and maybe this is what brought all this on. I'm not sure, but let me read you all this comment for those of you that haven't heard it. Can I read that to you? Can you hear me all right? Okay. All right. Let me read it to you. And it goes as follows. This was her comment under a reply that particular man made. And then she replied, she had this to say. Ask him, and she's referring to the person that we're going to refer to as LN, okay? Here it goes. Ask him. He told me there were 3. One was you, one was Tony, and one was Rosie. Tell the truth. I'm going to say LN because I don't say his name. Because you told me when we spoke on Tuesday that because her, and the person was referring to Crystal, and Vonnie were the most disliked, you could use them as the source and not tell who it really was. You also told me your wife was talking about leaving you and asked me if she did, would I be open to a roommate? You lied to me and told me you were only talking to these women because they were helping you and that most of them hated the girl you hate. Tell them how you called the April woman ghetto, but was using her to feed the other lady information because it helped your story look better. Tell them how I told you to take your photos down, showing that you were still working at the same job, and you lied. And when I told you that, you got mad at me and said you would call me later because you thought I was attacking you when I was only trying to help. You lied to me, and I have been helping you through this all, even, hold on just a second, even, all right, okay. Even, and I had to screenshot it twice, so I missed the one little sentence. Saying all, okay. Even when you called your mother on the phone and she wouldn't respond, and saying all she kept saying is she didn't want anything to do with it and to leave her and your family out of it. Tell them how Michael is only allowed over when Pam isn't home because she thinks he is strange and makes her uncomfortable. Tell them how your wife's family wants her to leave you. And when I asked if you would stop her from leaving, you said it depended on how I felt about you and if I would stand by your side as a man and woman of God. I have more to tell, LN, because I now believe you are using me and have made a fool of me, even when I did everything you asked from me. You had better call me, LN, before the day is over and explain to me what is going on, or I promise I will no longer support you and this. And you know, I know so much more even about the pastor and will tell everything, you liar. I'm starting to lose any respect and love I had for you, and I'm starting to replace it with hate. There was one other comment after that. If you don't believe I will tell everything I know, and you call me a liar, just remember we met on Plus Size Flavor on Facebook 4 months ago when you messaged me. Oh, there's another little part in there that I couldn't see because there's some things on my phone that I did not get the whole thing. But you know what? Now that I've read that, what I'd like to do is I'm going to give me just a second. I want to go ahead and open up the phone lines in about 3 minutes. And then I'm going to tell you all what I want to open up the phone lines. And I want you all you can call in. Please be respectful and let me know what you think about that. So give me a minute to get my little phone line set up. Can we do that? How y'all feel about that? Hold on just a second. Let me get that together. Can I get that together? Where's my other little thing? Yeah, we want to get that together. Hold on just a minute, guys. I want to see what you all think about that little comment that I just read. Hang on, guys, while I get my little Bluetooth set up. Hold on just a second. Get my little Bluetooth set up, okay?
This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. If you are the host, press star now. Otherwise, please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. Thank you. There is one host in this conference.
Guys, I have my phone set up. If you want to, they're going to put the number up. If you'd like to call in and tell me, what do you all think about that comment that I just read? So call in. You want to ask me a question? Please do so. That comment was on Crystal Salter's video. The lady left that, the person or whoever was, she's now taking her page down. Yes, type in the name of that video, Crystal, because you know I don't say that person's name. So if you want to call in, please do so. If you want to call in, please do so. I can't read it again, Miss Mose, because it's on my phone. And my phone is being used for this. There's nothing to see. I read it. So I would like to know what you all think about that. So call in and we'll chit chat. What do you all think about that comment? That was a lot of information. There was also a small part in there that I didn't read, but I'm pretty sure that, hello, thanks for calling. Who do I have on the line?
Hey, this is Crystal. I wanted to be able to read the entire piece to everybody.
Go ahead, Crystal, and read it. Go ahead. Can y'all hear her? Is that too loud? Is that too loud? All right, go ahead, Crystal.
Give me a second. I've got to pull it up in my email because all of my messages that are left. And do you mind if I actually say his name, although you don't?
No, yeah, you can go ahead. I just don't say it. Go ahead.
It says, ask him. He told me that there were 3. One was you, one was Tony, and one was Rosie. Tell the truth, Larry, because you told me when we spoke on Tuesday that because her and Bonnie, her being Crystal, and Bonnie were the most disliked, you could use them as a source and not tell who it really was. You also told me your wife was talking about you and asked me if, leaving you, and asked me if she did, would you be open to a roommate? You lied to me and told me that you were only talking to these women because they were helping you, and that most of them hated the girls you hate. Tell them how you called the April woman ghetto, but was using her to feed the other lady information because it helped your story. Tell them how I told you to take your photos down showing that you were still working at the same job, and you lied. And when I told you that, you got mad at me and said you would call me later because you thought I was attacking you when all I was doing was trying to help. You lied to me and had me helping you through all, even saying that I was Olivia James. When you had that James.
What?
Why don't you tell them who I am?
Come on, ready.
What do you want me to, Larry Darnell Nelson?
No boyfriend having fresh hot puss.
Tell them about when you called your mom on three-way, how she wouldn't answer anything you were asking. All she was saying, all she kept saying, which I sent 300 your story to look better.
Yeah, there you go.
My email, because all of my messages that are left on my page automatically come to me as an email.
Okay.
And so, let me read this.
Oh, yes, one.
Yeah.
And do you mind if I actually say his name, although you don't?
No, yeah, you can go ahead. I just don't say it. Go ahead.
It says, ask him. He told me that there were three. One was you, one was Tony, and one was Rosie. Tell the truth, Larry, because you told me when we spoke on Tuesday that because her and Bonnie, her being Crystal, and Bonnie were the most disliked, you could use them as a source and not tell who it really was. You also told me your wife was talking about you and asked me if
she gonna fuck it up. Here I'm
leaving you and asked me if she did, would you be open to a roommate? You lied to me and told me that you were only talking to these women because they were helping you, and that most of them hated the girl you hate. Tell them how you called the April woman ghetto, but was using her to feed the other lady information because it helped your story to look better. Tell them how I told you to take your photos down showing that you were still working at the same job, and you lied. And when I told you that, you got mad at me and said you would call me later because you thought I was attacking you when all I was doing was trying to help. You lied to me and had me helping you through all,
social media.
even saying that I was Olivia James.
Satan made social media to cause confusion
When
and
you
division.
had that
And it's how you take
James
it. You don't
Wilcox
have to.
man
You know what
call
I'm
me
saying?
on a Google number that you helped me set up. You said if that did not work, you would blame it all on Rosie.
Yo, oh my God.
I have all
Oh
of
my
my
God.
conversations, Larry Darnell.
Like, dang.
You have ignored my calls for 3 days and
Whoever
sent
that
one
is
text in 3 days to tell me you missed me, but was busy working overtime to finish setting up your restaurant, which I sent $300 towards. I am sick of your life and being scrubbed along.
They made that whole letter.
Why don't you tell them who I am?
I'm gonna marry you.
Or do you want me to, Larry Darnell Nelson? Tell them about when you called your mom on three-way, how she wouldn't answer anything you were asking. All she kept saying is she didn't want anything to do with it and to leave her and your family out of it. Tell them how Michael is only allowed over when Pam, his wife, isn't home because she thinks that he is.
Can y'all go in the other room? I'm on the phone.
Now that's a happy only supposed to be in there. It's a halfway house.
Tell them how Pam's family
Thank
wants her to leave you. And when I asked if you would stop her from leaving you, you said it would depend on how I feel about you. And if I would stand by you as a man and as a woman of God. I have more to tell, Larry, because I now believe you are using me and have made a fool of me, even when I did everything that you asked from me. You have better call me, Larry.
This is
before the day is over and explain.
Then I'll show you Larry how he cuts about this one. That's Larry.
I will no longer support you.
Not you.
And you know.
Not you, my YouTube friends.
I'm sorry. And
not
you, my real life.
It's still on that.
I will tell everything because you are a liar. I am trying to give any respect.
Another statement. These people need to laugh. Look, that's her. Look, this is all the ones she talking about.
So wait.
Yeah. Huh? No, I did not. Nah. You can have it though. Huh? Yeah, I know you brought yourself. You ain't come down in the rain without no weight. Oh, girl, look up. Come and look how, as soon as it started, how this big bitch laid in bed. Look. You that's they miserable.
Yeah.
So they starting with a man that don't want them. He made friends with them on Facebook. He was further.
Who you talking about?
I'm gonna show you Larry Nelson because he cussed their ass out.
Oh, the one I put there you just point to. That was on the
yeah.
No, yeah, they be old women.
They miserable. Ain't happy at home.
Yeah.
That's
beat as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Put that in there.
Inside there with this camera, they won't allow it. But anyway, you know, that was just he beat me, starved me for 3 days. You all heard. Oh boy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You stupid. You are stupid. Or whatever. You are stupid. Or whatever. Miss Evangelist is supposed to be saved and she's doing a live with her so they can talk about me. Girl, supposed to be, as a real Christian, I'm gonna be quiet and just pray. And
You need 10, I need 10 too. Right. We all need 10 plus one. Oh, we're gonna get it done. He said you gonna get a dime. He said Isaiah, he said he was gonna get a dime. Dime on what?
Took that thing.
I was with somebody. And I said, "Oh, I'm gonna give me a $20 sack. About $20 sack." They said, "Larry, you was crazy." I said, "No, I'm gonna do a $20 sack."
No, one day Larry did buy some back of weed. Said he don't know what he bought it for. It ended up getting to oh, you had some me or Shanika one night. No, it wasn't Shanika.
No,
No,
no one else.
I said, well, what do you say? I don't know. She didn't know why he put that in. Remember when we was in that, I was in that tiny apartment. You smoked some weed with me. I gave you a shotgun.
Yeah.
Larry was high.
Yeah, I remember you stopped remember that.
He could not stop laughing.
Amanda was the only one I used
Ever
to
smoke with.
I
You would
don't-
never smoke
I
with
don't-
anybody else.
Because I know Amanda get
Yeah, I'm
weed.
animal
Right.
weight. Yeah, and
you know,
you don't want to be out of his
And
head.
you'll be
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
Ain't no more bug.
But some people you don't know.
You don't want what they put in.
Mm-hmm.
If you and me,
What you smoking on?
Yeah,
taste it.
yeah. Got time to run up and down.
Look like a chicken.
Right, he's like, going up and down
I live
Broadway.
my bro with now.
Right. You don't want to be running down it.
Can't run it down, bro. And I always took 2 pulls. That's it.
Yeah. Except for that day I
Yeah,
gave you shotgun.
yeah, the
But we
shotgun.
got fucked up that
Yes.
in that tiny
Yeah,
apartment.
the little apartment.
We can key too. God, we key.
She went to the next apartment, then she went to
No.
the next apartment. That's
No.
somehow she moved all the way on that whole block.
I always tell people that I'm like, you went through this whole block.
And you don't find too many people that move like that and stay on
And
the
you know what's crazy? I prayed for God to do that.